Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Have you ever actually stopped to think of your body as as a symphony? It's a pretty fascinating concept when you dig into it. Instead of just seeing yourself as a collection of isolated parts, imagine your biological systems as different instruments, all playing together in this complex rhythmic harmony. Today, we're exploring the LV Quantum Wellness System's approach to bioenergy. We'll be drawing directly from our source materials to understand exactly how they propose we keep that biological symphony perfectly in tune. Okay, let's dive into the structural roadmap real quick. We're going to zoom from the macro bodily ecosystem all the way down to the cellular level. First up, the body's natural rhythm. Then, the LV quantum approach, followed by the energy rhythm cycle, non-invasive acupoint stimulation, achieving cellular harmony, and finally, the integrated wellness system. All right, section 1, the body's natural rhythm, life symphony. So to really grasp this technology, we first have to unpack the philosophy behind it. According to the source materials, literally all life moves in a rhythm. I mean, we're talking about the rhythm of your brain, the rhythm of your nerves, your blood flow, the whole shebang. And the core premise here, and honestly why this matters so much for your own daily wellness, is that when this natural rhythm breaks down or falls out of sync, well, that's exactly when physical discomfort starts to creep in. So if you've ever felt just kind of off or randomly fatigued, you might actually be experiencing a break in these exact biological rhythms. So the crucial point is this quote right here. Health starts not from strong stimulation, but from orderly energy flow. This foundational philosophy really sets up the entire idea of tuning the body rather than, forcing it. It's all about establishing order, not just hammering away and applying pressure. Our sources, specifically the Sengenjutsu material, use this absolutely brilliant metaphor, the body as soil. Think about it for a second. If you want to grow a vibrant, healthy plant, you don't just go out and yank on its leaves, right? You cultivate the soil. You need the right microbes, the right nutrients, the perfect conditions. In the exact same way, your own scalp and body need a perfectly balanced environment, a healthy soil, as the fundamental starting point for wellness. The takeaway here is that we shouldn't just be chasing symptoms. We need to actively cultivate our foundational environment. Building on that soil idea, the VS Line 500 source views the body as this deeply connected ecosystem. Your scalp isn't just skin, It's actually a critical interface directly linked to the brain and the central nervous system. So nervous system signaling, blood flow dynamics, even your muscular and joint rhythms, they're all constantly communicating. You can't just treat one isolated symptom. You really have to address the entire interconnected ecosystem. Moving on to section 2, the LV Quantum approach, next-gen wellness. Now that we understand the body as this interconnected ecosystem, let's see how this actually applies on a microscopic level. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how modern quantum biology reframes everything we just talked about. Instead of just looking at the physical matter, like muscles and bones, we're suddenly looking at life phenomena as a continuous, dynamic flow of energy and information that desperately needs to be optimized. So, how does the system actually pull this off? Well, the architecture of the LV Quantum utilizes a quantized code system, and this features distinct energy patterns ranging from code 1 all the way to code 9. It then pairs this with automated optimization, offering modes 1 through 4 plus an auto mode. It's super fascinating. The system essentially uses these different codes and modes to completely tailor a specific electromagnetic environment just for you, totally personalizing the whole wellness experience. Which naturally brings us to section 3, the energy rhythm cycle, harmonic tuning. This is the specific frequency cycle designed to actually tune that bioenergy, almost like tuning a guitar. The source outlines a very, very specific harmonic tuning cycle. It begins at a nice, calm, stabilizing baseline of 20 hertz. Then it begins to step up, moving to 40 hertz, accelerating into 60 hertz, and peaking at a highly energizing 80 hertz level. And then it smoothly, gently decelerates right back down to that calming 20 hertz baseline. Notice the specific anchor point right here, 20 hertz. The rhythmic repetition of leaving and returning to this exact baseline is exactly what the system uses to organically resonate with and stabilize your internal bioenvironment. Let's move to section 4 and see how this builds into non-invasive acupoint stimulation. We have these invisible frequencies, sure, but how do they practically interact with your physical body? The sources explicitly contrast their approach with older, more traditional methods. Traditional methods, as you might already know, often rely on direct physical intervention. We're talking sometimes invasive techniques or very strong, highly targeted physical stimulation. The Alavi quantum method, on the other hand, is completely non-invasive. It relies entirely on shaping that electromagnetic environment to create harmony-based resonance. The core claim here is that true biological balance is way better achieved without any forceful physical intervention. So what we are really looking at here is a bridge. It's this incredible fusion of ancient, traditional acupoint maps and theories with very modern quantum electromagnetic delivery systems. It aims to seamlessly guide the body's energy flow naturally without ever needing to break the skin or cause the body any physical stress. Section 5, Achieving Cellular Harmony, Microscopic Balance. Okay, we've tuned the energy, but let's shift our focus to the actual microscopic result of these non-invasive frequency cycles. The sources make a really fascinating point about cellular behavior. Cells are not just these static little storage boxes sitting passively inside you. They are incredibly dynamic. They are constantly changing their state in direct response to the energetic environment that surrounds them. So by providing that orderly 20 to 80 hertz rhythm we discussed earlier, the system aims to help these cells naturally transition into a much more efficient, balanced state. And this brilliantly illustrates the core philosophy outlined in the text. Energy order is the beginning of health. Not stimulation, but environment. Not strength, but balance. It perfectly summarizes the idea that if you simply create the right harmonious environment, the cells are naturally going to align themselves right to it. Which leads us to Section 6, the Integrated Wellness System, Holistic Ecosystem. Because, as it turns out, the Alavi Quantum does not just work in total isolation. The materials actually detail a much larger, holistic ecosystem of care consisting of a triad of systems. First, you have the VS Line 500, which specifically targets and optimizes the scalp and brainwave environment. Then you have the VS 365, which manages your whole body physical balance. And finally, the Alavi Quantum, which harmonizes those underlying bioenergy rhythms. So it's literally treating the soil, the structure, and the energy all at the exact same time. Together, they form this totally unified platform. While each system can definitely work independently, they synergize to create a highly natural, recovery-focused environment. And the ultimate goal, highlighted by the source, and I think this is key, isn't to create a lifelong reliance on the machines themselves. Actually, scratch that. It's the exact opposite. It's about empowering the body's own natural ability to heal, to recover, and to maintain its own internal order. Which leaves us with a pretty provocative thought to wrap up today's explainer. Based on literally everything we've learned from these sources about bioenergy flow and cellular harmony, if our bodies truly are these incredibly complex biological symphonies, are your daily habits keeping you perfectly in tune, or are they just adding to the noise? Definitely something to chew on. Thanks so much for exploring this fascinating approach to wellness with me today, and hey, keep paying attention to your own natural rhythms.